to freedom, day 12. We're a dozen days in, my dudes. Yes! Welcome back to Dudes Ascend, where we talk about how to elevate ourselves as men. My name is Hamilton, and today we're on day 12 of our 30-day March to Freedom from Porn Challenge. Excuse me. Got a hair in my eye. Today, I want to talk about the importance of self-care, specifically getting enough rest. That means sometimes taking naps if you need to. Naps are crucial. Today is a spring forward day, so we lost an hour of sleep last night, but I love it because we're actually going back to having more hours of sunlight in the day, which I love, man. I get kind of like seasonal depression over the winter when it gets dark really early, and I just feel like going to bed and man, I hate daylight savings time. So I am excited about having more sunlight in the day, but I really allowed myself to sleep in a little bit today because I knew that I was missing an hour of sleep. And sleep is really crucial in this recovery process. We've talked a pretty good amount about the detox process and what withdrawal looks like. And all of this, as you're going through this process, your brain's literally rewiring itself when you are removing yourself from the dependency on a certain chemical when it comes to pornography use. That dependency is massive amounts of dopamine. So you're rewiring your brain to no longer need that. And that can lead to all kinds of things. I mentioned irritability, anxiousness, emotional ups and downs. But it can also make you just straight up tired. And one really good way, I've talked about a couple different tools for dealing with urges or dealing with when you're just feeling out of whack. A great tool to use is just taking a nap to reset yourself. Abraham Hicks, I heard her talking about the power of taking naps sometimes, and she was talking about how it's literally like a vibrational reset button, to where sometimes if you're just you're feeling in a funk, feeling yourself go down negative spirals of thought and stuff, it can be really powerful to just lay down, allow yourself to take a nap, maybe read a book or whatever helps you to kind of relax for a little bit, and just take an hour or two to just sort of sleep and reset and see how you feel when you wake up again. I can't tell you how many times I may have been having a rough day or whatever and just chose to be you know what, I'm not going to try to face all these things right now. I'm not going to try to figure out every problem that I might need to solve right now. If I'm not in a good headspace, it's not really a good place to be trying to problem solve or figure things out from anyway. So it can be really valuable to just lay down, take a nap, get some rest, and come back to life feeling a bit recharged, a bit sort of wipe the slate clean, and then come back to whatever you might be needing to face for the day a little bit energized, a little bit more prepared. For me, I like to take naps. Ideally, I'm settling into a routine where I kind of get to bed at a decent time, and I'm waking up pretty early in the morning. And then the ideal nap time for me is if I got up early and I had my breakfast, did my morning routines and stuff, and maybe got some work done early in the morning, then I will eat lunch, and I usually feel a little bit sleepy after lunch, digesting or whatever, and it's kind of like that siesta time. A lot of places in the world, they have that kind of built in, where after lunch you have some rest time, and for me, that's like a great time to take a nap, anywhere around like 1 to 3 p.m. And then kind of like come back afterwards really like ready and recharged. I've not been taking a ton of naps recently because I've actually been feeling like more energy as I've been working on recovery this month and doing things like grounding, getting my feet in the ground, and getting sun and stuff. That could be, I guess that's been energizing, but there are days where you're just not feeling it, and you just want to, you just kind of want to be lazy and lounge around. And I think it's important to allow yourself that, like, especially when you're dealing with recovery. Like, don't undervalue the significance of what you're doing, and as you're literally like rewiring your brain. Like, that's a big task, and it's really, really important. And so, like, I talked yesterday about like removing distractions and taking extra stressors off your plate. Like, understand that like this thing that you're committing to right now is a huge thing in and of itself. And if you need a day, or like if your body's just telling you, man, I just can't do it right now, like I just need some rest, like listen to that voice and give yourself that time. And it's really important. So that's my advice for today on day 12. Give yourself plenty of rest in this process. Allow your brain to, when we are sleeping, it really sort of like speeds up the process of rewiring your brain. There's so many like powerful things happening in that sleep cycle process. And it's really important to give your brain those breaks while we're working on this thing. So much encouragement to you guys. Hope you guys get a great nap in today. And I will see you guys tomorrow on day 13. Haha.